Did you see it? Did you see it?
No, I couldn't figure it out in time. Hello, Flonny. Hello, Cyber. Oh, here. Can you hear? Here's the pie for you. How are you guys doing? I don't know what was up with the overlay, but I guess I'll figure it out later. We're not gonna see that screen until tomorrow, so I did look at the new game options just to make sure there are 3 games of this. There are. So, but now we have one more episode. We saw in the credits somebody was looking for me. I don't know if the episode is gonna explain who was looking for me or it's just gonna be something completely unrelated. Quote, it grows, but what does it do? So yeah, we have a new quote system that makes me talk. For now, I don't have a bot. I don't know if I want to make a bot. But yeah, we have transferred from Stream Elements to StreamerBot. These are some huge balls. What the hell? Meteor was asking if there's a way to make it like, if you put quote and a word afterwards, would it just pull up a word? A quote with that word, like quote ball. Maybe there's, I don't know, I'm not smart enough to set it up. Maybe it's not a wise idea to set it up. Jay made real use of my list. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That actually made it a lot easier. Because otherwise I would have had to call every single quote from Steam Element and then put it on StreamerBot, and that would have taken hours, and I wouldn't have been able to finish it all in 420 when I started so late at night. So, but yeah, all the old quotes happened in Children of Morta on 420. But now we have a new system. So now if you guys bully me with a weird quote, I can at least look at that app and I'm like, oh, maybe I know the context for this because it shows me at least the category and the timestamp, so maybe it will jog my memory. But anyway, let's get back into the game. No, wrong button. Second camera, not second model. Quote 69. Only for future quotes, yeah. There was one that didn't have anybody attached to it and any date attached to it, and I was like, should I add that context? Or should I just leave it as it is? But I left it as it is. We will always wonder, especially after I forget. I did add J I did add something to one of the latest ones because I said I would add it. I think it was 76. Other than that, I did not tamper with any quotes. So just checking if the numbers work. Yeah, I had to put a quote 3 with no quote found because I was like, oh no, that's gonna mess up all the numbers. But yeah, I don't know if there's a way to edit quotes, but the deletion does work. Like if I delete a quote, it does disappear. But that means if there are quotes after it, they're all gonna shift in number, I think. So that's not good. So there's probably a way to edit. I just haven't looked enough into it. And hopefully we won't need to edit anything. Okay, episode 5. I was simping so hard for it. I was tempted to fix that one because it was done in the opposite way from American. So an American would read it as December 2nd, which hasn't happened yet. Okay. There's 2 murders? I was like, no, let people get confused until December 2nd, and then it's anybody's guess when this quote happened. Who is this lady? Phoenix? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I knew it, he would fail. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Wait, is he really gonna be doing a trial on his own? This is gonna suck. February 22nd, 10 a.m. 10:02 a.m. Right and Cold, law offices. Will this be who I think it will be? I don't know. It looked a little bit like Mia, but I was like, no, she's dead. But I don't know who you're thinking about. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. What the? Okay. Cute. Who is she? Can't say who I am thinking about without giving spoilers, no worries. Is she here to be... No, if she was a defendant, she would be in detention. Don't tell me this is my replacement for Maya, because I don't want to replace her. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Okay, so she is the sister. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh my god. So you are a fan of Mia and you don't know she's dead? You're not Mia Fey, are you? No, I do not have the boobs for it. I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the office boy? Jay? What? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. Wow, that really made me famous, huh? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Oh my god. Why didn't I notice that? That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. What? You're better than nobody? Okay, I get it. She doesn't think so highly of the one who defended Edgeworth. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense lawyer. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please? Please, I'm out of time. But... please, you have to help me. It's my sister. Wait. Is that why they have similar hairstyle? Or is he just remembering the way she looks when she was talking about her sister? Because that's the same pose, and they have that same thing on the top of their head. She reminds you of Maya, yeah. So you'll help. Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. She looks like she's in high school. Let's see, did anything change about the office? Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left Samurai Steel Samurai poster. I didn't have the heart to take it down. She's also a fan. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. No, she's just looking. Difficult-looking legal books standing in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. So this one is unchanged. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. Phoenix isn't exactly intelligent, huh? It was all Mia carrying my cases. Maya carrying my cases. Well, both of them were carrying my cases. Kazex, what's up? Thank you for helping me set up the streamer bot, by the way. That was really nice. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. I'm surprised Charlie hasn't died. Okay. AGOTS? What does that mean? The bellboy was staring right at me. Okay, let's talk to her. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? I have a feeling I'm not saying her name correctly. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Okay. So she's younger than Maya. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So, what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. The case. Was this about a case? You said the trial is tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. Why do I always get murder cases? I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And your evidence is... And there's a witness. You just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Alright, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye. Uh-oh. But... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? You got the murder magnet. Murderer. Yes. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up. Excuse me, no, I am a scientific investigator right now. Not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. That was a retort to Jean. I'm not a child, you know. Don't you? I forgot what she just said. Yes. Sure, can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. I don't know, this music and her colorfulness makes me feel like she should be like we're playing Pokemon and she should be a Pokemon trainer. Am I the only one who feels that way? Thank you for the hydrate, Meteor. Also, what's up, Meteor? Sneaking in there. RB for court records to see what she said. Wait, can I actually? No. No. Use confusion Ajay is super effective. That one always works on me. If you use confusion on me, it will never fail. I guess I should have refilled my water bottles. I thought they felt heavy for me, but now I'm thinking about it, I think they're only half full, both of them. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Why was her sister already thinking about a defense attorney for her younger sister? And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it. I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, we're not close at all. When she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. So, is she a murderer? But She is my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. See this? It's my attorney's badge. When she gets all murdery and stuff. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. No, she analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I would give you a $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Yet? What the hell does that even mean? Okay, let's go. Detention Center. February 22nd, Detention Center. Phoenix, take the money. He's taking no cases. He definitely needs the $50 for his badge. Especially since he said he doesn't intend to work, so it's not doing him any good. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? I already don't like her. What the hell? Hi, Lana. Lena? Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Well, she does look like the shadow of a woman who was holding the knife. Like the hairstyle and also the things on her shoulders. She did it. Case closed. Imagine we have to actually defend a murderer for once. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. She's cute. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? She knows me. Huh? Hey, how do you know me? Thazex is early trying to close the case, just like Von Karma. Very sus. Did you also murder somebody, Thazex? It's not like we're related or anything. She reminds me of Mia, yeah. I guess they did make them kind of like Maya and Mia. At least their names are a little bit more distinguishable. Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Oh, okay, so they remained friends in their adult lives. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lena Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Another prosecutor, okay. She looks more like she's in the military. That's what one of Von Karma's so-called key witnesses claimed too. Your specialty is to defend attorneys. because they're too bad at defending themselves. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lena, I mean, they're just like Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Yeah, that's... you see... explained Thazix. This wouldn't happen with an attack attorney. Let me see if the guard is upset right now. No. Oh yes, he is. He is frozen in fear from the frigid Miss Lena. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Okay. Anything new about the camera? No. Okay, let's talk to her. The best defense is a good offense, after all. There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. She confessed? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, are they actually making me defend a murderer this time? For real? What happened to my thing of, you know, I believe the defendant is innocent, and that's what makes me win. I declare Thazix as guilty. Are you a judge, Fulani? Do you have the right to judge? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific, because I killed the victim. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Judge, prosecutor, defender, and officer all in one. Due to a lack of manpower, the courts have decided to speed up the cases even further. That was a bit of a bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Soren, what's up? How economical. Objection. We are defending a criminal for real this time. Gets dragged off to prison. The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. How are we gonna win this case? Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Is it Gumshoe? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. She didn't answer the question. By proving the evidence was planted. But she confessed. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. Oh, the victim was a detective. Did I misread that? I thought she was caught red-handed by a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I mean, she didn't even need Mia to hear about me. She would have heard about me just from overseeing other prosecutors. The detective did catch her as she stabbed him. Maybe. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job. Does that include Von Karma? And manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. You see, I'm not a real lawyer. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lena? What happened to your hand? Okay. Witness is deemed unreliable after gurgling and significant blood loss and turning green post-mortem. Seems like our plan of defense is gonna have to be just that, Flonnie. Oh, this? I got myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Witness was the whole... Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? She's pretty, yes. Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has a very little in common with Mia. You're pretty, I hope she doesn't kill me next, right? It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Okay, thanks for the clarification, Emma. Ah, damn it. She stopped me from having some images in my brain. I was the best there was. Oh. She might be an egotistical prosecutor. Jay wants to go down the Yuri route. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Okay. Why are they competing in front of me? Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. Is she only saying this stuff so I wouldn't defend her? But Lena... She doesn't seem egotistical? Fine, fine. Why? She seems calm and collected compared to Von Karma and Edgeworth. Yes. That is true. Maybe that's what makes her the best. Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lena. I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. What does that mean? I didn't even say yes or no. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed. After all, the case is over. Alright, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lena has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Maybe she is also trying to protect somebody, like her sister. Edgeworth has confessed to the crime as well, yeah, and that's probably... She probably didn't have a faulty memory kind of thing like he did. So maybe she has a different reason. About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She has changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Phoenix has a habit of taking on very unhelpful clients. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. She sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Okay. I still have nothing, right? Okay. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. That's a lot to take in. Actually, there is, you know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! Uh-oh, are we gonna get kicked out because of her? Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? This isn't Gumshoe. What do we have here? I should be asking that question. Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Man, I thought it was my turn with the brain cell. Well, I don't even know what a Bambina even is, okay? Mr. Marshall? Oh my god. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Why is he walking around shaving his his beard with a knife? Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. Young girl in Italian? Okay. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What is this guy talking about? Is he drinking on the job? You head along home now. Happy trials, Bambino. Damn it, we didn't get to investigate anything. That was your fault. Was that hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Oh, wait, they didn't kick us out. We're fine. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? This cowboy sure is a mighty fine example of a man intimidating a high schooler like that. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder? What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Oh, I cannot investigate the vent? What's this? A wallet? There is no way the police just left that there. Excuse me, officer? Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please just put it in your pocket. Just steal the evidence. How did they miss it? It's like right there. I saw Jane near the vent. A stepladder is adopted by its non-biological parent. Oh, that sounds very scientific, Thaddeus, yes. How is that scientific? She's a pickpocket. What is it? Shoplifter, like Mia. Sounds like theft to me. Foldable wallet found at the crime scene. Seems to be something inside. Open it! I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Steve, please help me, stepladder. Wait, wrong genre. What are you talking about, Flonnie? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. I've never done this. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look, I think this might be a clue here. They interrupted me, by the way, while I was moving my cursor. We're learning how to be real detectives. Forensic person. Attorney. What are we again? Murderer. Tazix. You should check it out with a press of enter. What is enter on my keyboard, on my controller? This is an ID card. Police department. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID. Do I need to remember this number? 5842-189. You need to remember it, maybe. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I wonder if this is the victim. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. investigator's ID card found at the prosecutor's office. Okay, they put the ID number on there. What is enter on my keyboard? I meant my controller. Damn it. 9421? Are you trying to confuse me again, Flonnie? Tazix is gonna test you on the case later. Oh no. Where did the 9 come from? Oh, okay. Maybe you're talking about the date. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. It's like they introduced a new mechanic to the game in this additional episode. But how do I do it without her telling me to do it? The wallet disappeared. Oh. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Oh my god, look at that face. She would make a good note emote. Bruce Goodman, ID... Yabba Dab? Yabba Dab. It's almost 9 p.m. Oh, maybe. Better examine your badge. You're right. Don't forget the DOO. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. Tee. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Yabba Dabba Doo. Wait, is that a Flintstone reference? Maybe. Oh, that's what you meant by the do, Lonnie. Don't forget the do. Okay. Let's take a look at our badge. Oh. Nothing clickable? I can rotate it! Wait, maybe we should rotate... Oh, damn it. I need a vertical invert setting for this game now. Another number. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. 26381. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I would be found out right away. Prisoner number. Well, that's no fun. Damn it. Seriously, I need a vertical invert. I'm gonna struggle a lot with rotating stuff if they don't give me that. Okay, let's investigate the ID again and check the back of it. Nothing? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Do you have scientific evidence of that? Well, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Okay, so she's bad with names just like me. I'm sure she's doing amazing in school. Here, a phone. Let's see how it works. If it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears, no, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure? What's she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? Oh, the poke egg hatch. Poke egg? Pokemon? Egg? It wasn't worth it. Did you have an egg? Are there eggs in the Pokemon community game? Maybe that's the event that I never read. Hatches based on catching Pokemon, maybe. See? You can hear just fine. The phone is broken. She's not very bright. Gotta catch 400 BST Mon. This wall is in our way. I've got a faucet for water. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. $400 British summertime. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy, I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you might not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. But you just randomly get an egg by catching, so it's just a duplicate of something you just caught. Okay, so it's not random. That's... You don't get anything new. That's lame. If it's an oil drum filled with water, is it no longer an oil drum? I know, right? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from here. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. She's on a whole different level of dumb. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. Emma, please. Put it over a file. Boiled drum. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Okay. Nothing else in here, I think. Okay, what do we do? Let's go over the evidence in the office, I guess. Nope. Let's go to the detention center. Maybe Lena would accept to see us again and we can show her that ID. No. What did I miss this time? Oh, there's a slide. Okay. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Slide to the right. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? One step this time. Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. Time for Vettles. What? About time for Vettles? Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vettel's Saloon Cerveza. Vettel's is a word for food, not used very often though. Okay. I don't remember the sentence now. Is he simply sending me to the cafeteria? To get rid of me? Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Did I make a mistake by checking the car before anything else? Or would checking anything have got him over here? Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Whoa! Who's that pretty lady with the silly hat? If only it wasn't for the hat. He said about time for battles, y'all. Who doogie partner? Or something like that, okay. What's this? She couldn't be. Does he know her? You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. Did she get the wrong order? I mean, the wrong person for the order? And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? She has special clearance to be in here? Who is this lady? No, but you don't exactly look like you the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see? The images are burned into my eyes. She's the witness. You might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Those games are such a fever dream. Dear me. You are a slow one, aren't you? Is she the witness or the murderer? Maybe. Okay, look at that change in her look. Maybe she is the murderer. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Find out on the next episode of Jay Does to Detention. Why not both? Goes to detention, okay. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. I'm tired. Oh no, go to sleep, Flunny. I mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. Can you give us a proper name? The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Okay. Unfortunately, dollar alert. Good luck examining all the evidence. Thank you for stopping by, Thazix. I appreciate the lurk. Like she means it. Okay, let's talk. The case. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? Why didn't Lena mention that? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Maybe she did. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew? The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. So, the one who won the award... Lena said it was a subordinate, but I guess all prosecutors are her subordinates since she is the chief. And she admitted to killing the victim. And the body was found in the car of the person who won the award. Right? I think I'm understanding things correctly, maybe? Really? What? I'm totally confused. One thing is clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Mr. Star? Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lena Sky wield a knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lena Sky's knife. Did she see the murder or hear it? You know Lena Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are ahead here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. That's a disgusting looking fish. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General T. S. Tsu's Trilobite lunch set. Is that the name of her company? Tsu's Trilobite. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Is that why she has clearance? Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That would be sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough up, Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Should I show her this ID? Maybe I can show her my badge. Oh, I'm not in the right menu. I am in the right menu. I pressed the wrong button? A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. She actually tried it? Box of pickles, kind of sad lunch if you ask me. Maybe at least she knows if this is the victim. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honey ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Okay. At least you didn't even look at it, so... Now what? Why is this thing nothing? I cannot slide anymore, they removed the option. Damn it. I hope I didn't mess up by checking the car before anything. Whoa. Look, there's a steel samurai in this one too. Okay. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I guess that's the award on the sofa over there. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. I don't think it screams I can do the job. Look, there's a trophy or something there. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes a real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix, right. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice... No! That explains the colors, I guess. And the very familiar 3 napkin on the wall and on the plant. Well, the plant actually only has 2 napkins. So is he the one who won the award? But why? I humiliated him in court. A long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh my god, he overheard it. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Right here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That's his car. That would be my car. What of it? Oh my god, this is a new expression of Edgeworth. What's up with these eyes? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Okay. I'm gonna touch his stuff before talking to him. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Of Wimbles of Prosecutor, King of Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Is he so embarrassed? He's so cute when he's shy. King of Prosecutors? Edgeworth is the king of duelists. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What, so that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Killer of prosecutors, we got him. Book him, boys. I didn't design the thing. Okay, he's embarrassed of its design. King of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month, only better. It is weird that it's a shield. I would think the shield would be more for a defense attorney reward. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. I can check it twice? So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud of to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of his shield broken off? You mean it's not part of the design? Maybe we'll find the broken off piece somewhere. Like the body of the victim? Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? Okay, let's look at this. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, huh? I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. What? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before, have I? And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and hard place, Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? She wanted to marry him. That Wendy? I don't think so. No way. Okay. We cannot inspect the steel samurai separately. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A work desk is quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk, easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? I'm wondering the same. Did Gumshoe say something about Edgeworth desk? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. You can't just steal it. Don't, he'll sue you. Okay. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Wait, if there is only a pawn left, then the king is already dead. This game was already over. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Did he just put the scene together because he's imagining bullying me? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. It's definitely something. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Edgeworth. Oh, I mean Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets on the ladder. Okay. I think we inspected everything. Now let's look at this. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy is listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. No, he should be in jail right now. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have some kind of ring to it. This is definitely broken off, not that design. So why can't I inspect it? J. Von Karma, no. I'm not a murderer. I only eat children. Okay, let's talk to Edgeworth. The case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? Oh my god, I like this new face. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, huh? Yes, sir, Emma Skye. He doesn't remember her. No. Oh, damn it. I'm not a murderer. I only eat children. Fine. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I did not add it. Okay. Let's double check it. Okay. Yes, sir. Emma Skye. Good thing we have no children-based quotes that imply similar things. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now you remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. Did Jay see the custom court session, by the way? The one you put in the Discord? Yes. I did, and I was like, oops, I need to watch my tongue. My slips of the tongue. Actually, maybe I should show it on the stream, if I can figure out how to do it. I think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still. Show up at webpage or download as video on Show That. I don't like capturing like my browser, but maybe I can do the download thing. Oh my god, this is so loud. I wonder if it takes a while to export. Okay, I will let it do the export thing, and when I notice that it finished, I'll figure out how to put it on the stream. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in the district. Oh, astounding. I wish the thing doesn't show with the media controls. How do I hide these? Let me see. Let me figure something else out. I distracted Jay. Yes. Let me see. Maybe if I add it as a media source. Where is it? It's like a single dot. Weird. It's a single pixel. Why? I'll figure it out for tomorrow's stream, I think. I'll look into it. Or should I just capture the media player? Because the controls are hiding like the text area, which you need to see. Okay. Let me try again. Okay. Doesn't seem like one of the options is to capture the audio. When I do Windows capture, which is a problem because how... Okay, I think I'll have to do that separately. Wait, this didn't work either. There's only a dot as well. Why? Huh? Something wrong with OBS. That is very weird. Am I lucky that I was already capturing the game? Because with this problem, I'm like, I can't even capture the game. What the hell? Can I make it as a game capture? What is not really a game? Let's see. No, that's only a dot as well. What? I actually, I think nothing is working in terms of adding a new source at all. That's bad. Was there some update for OBS that I missed? I'm sorry, Flatty. I cannot figure this out, and it seems like even like if I finish this game and I start a new PC game, I'm gonna be stuck with not being able to capture it. Good thing the game console doesn't require changing sources with the game, so I might be stuck with OBS, I mean with Xbox games until I figure this out. Isn't it just add media source? I did media source first, but it's only showing like a dot, like one single dot, and I cannot resize it. And I tried window capture and game capture as well. None of them is working. So I don't know. I will try to look for an update for OBS after stream, maybe. Either that or reinstall the whole thing, which means a huge headache. Unless there's a way to save my settings and everything before I reinstall it. That's a problem for another day. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, it's not capturing anything at all. Unless the problem is with the media player itself. Maybe I need to play it in something else. Let me see, hold on. Let me see if it can actually capture Firefox. Maybe it's just the media player. It is working with Firefox. So the problem is the media player itself. And I guess OBS uses the same media player when you add it as a media source. I set it to capture audio, but I don't see a new bar in the audio mixer. There is no audio. What? There's no audio even like when I play it myself. There was audio earlier. What happened? I'm sorry. What happened to the audio? Oh, I have the tab muted. Duh. Okay. Let's try this again. I think I need to capture the audio separately because I didn't see a new audio bar. That didn't add an audio part either. What? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out later. The audio is not capturing, like, even when I specifically add an audio source. And also, I guess I pressed one of the F shortcuts for expressions. It revived? Welcome back. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Oh. That's a very weird position to be in. You, Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. They had worse rumors about Von Karma, but look how many times his name showed up on the trophy. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. If they think he's responsible, they should have assigned another prosecutor to the case. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It is weird that they're also having him do it when it was his car being part of the murder scene. Like, I feel he would need to be a witness, right? It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. And that's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Why does he have a knife in his office? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay, he keeps it in the car. The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth toolbox. Traces of victim blood, no prints. Misusing the detective's stabbing knife. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, why did it flip? This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Jay, I can't believe you replaced Maya like this. I didn't want to. Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoors man. Now there's a scary thought. Why did they flip the knife? I guess it's identical on both sides. Damn it, I need the vertical invert. Shit. Okay, we're fine. Nothing new on it. Let's present him some evidence. Say Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, he should be a witness, not a prosecutor. What the hell is wrong with these people? I gotta sneak out. Good luck with the crime and getting sources to work, I suppose. Thank you so much for stopping by, Meteor. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate it. Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Go, I don't need you. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You need her? No, I don't. I need Maya. Have you learned nothing? You're right, I am useless on my own. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. You bullied away Maya, you're now bullying away Emma? That science girl. Huh? What's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. Why was it held there? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Why am I not the one asking that question? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Okay. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands off old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. Okay, that answers my earlier question. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. So you had 3 minutes to kill somebody. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. Now, I place little faith in my memory. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12 p.m. Oh my god, is my defense really gonna be trying to shift the blame onto Edgeworth? I just saved his life and now I'm trying to ruin it. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What right? I would appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. That was a new expression from him too, I think. What? I think this officer needs to be on leave. He has a broken hand. What? Yeah, Jay. What? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I am Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What, did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir, yes. No, sir, no. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lead blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. We'll take that. Sir, but, sir... I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particular... Oh my god. Give me your name. Sir, don't shoot the messenger, Edgeworth. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Somebody said that earlier. Who said that earlier? My client? Who was she talking about? Do you remember? But sir, I didn't know. Aw, damn. I feel bad for him. The guard on duty at the detention center. You're right. They are very similar, huh? Yeah, she said no visitors and he brought her visitors and she's like, good luck with the raise, right? So I guess at the police department, they're expecting raises next month and maybe it's like performance reviews or something. And the prosecutors are threatening the police officers with bad performance reviews. Evil? Look at him crying, holding his lucky charm. He already has a broken hand. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. And good luck. What? Right? Yes, sir? He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Is he helping me? He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay. I think nothing now here, right? No my god, they have the mascot outside. February 22nd, police department entrance. You're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? He did make it come true. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? What does undulate mean? Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Undulate, to move in waves or with a smooth wave-like motion. That did not look smooth to me. I was actually thinking maybe it's the opposite of that, like he's not moving smoothly. Uh-oh. He noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Gumshoe was dancing with it. Hey, pal. What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Especially, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Okay, we need to look at this. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. He made it. You made this, detective? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. I feel bad for the neighbors. How do they sleep at night with that music playing? Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. Why would he not have a switch? A work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Let's inspect it. Oh. What? I cannot inspect it. There's a slap on his face. I wonder why. Maybe this is evidence. He even has wheels. They can just move him around easily. Okay, what else can we inspect? I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Can we listen to them? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was just wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea why. Well, I think they're designed after a panda. What? It It looks ready to murder you. Yes, maybe that's the real murderer. It's not Edgeworth and it's not Lena. Panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? American police cars are designed after a panda. Let's see her theory. It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? It's just a theory, a game theory. She didn't explain her theory. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help.
Did you see it?
Oh, you got the green flag on him. And her hand, I guess. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Wait. Oh, I inspected it again, I guess. Whoops. The detectives in here look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Okay. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. Don't forget to question Gumshoe. They hardly even look human. She has a point. Okay. Let us question Chewed Gumshoe. The case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. That's more than one word. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says, okay, so that is indeed the victim, the ID that we found. She summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lena Sky's sister. Wow, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. I guess they've been caught multiple times with faked evidence. The investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Why? What did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. So they can put their case together. They can fake the evidence together without the lobbies revealing it. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you. I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Definitely. So anyway, I thought I would spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Suspicious. They only want the high-ranking people on the case, but if they let him in charge of the crime scene, that means he's doing their bidding. They bought him. What is going on with this case? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. Don't take it away from me. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. No, Gumshoe. Didn't you work together? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman, he's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Nope, I guess not. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations? I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. Oh, is it intentionally broken? Maybe it's about breaking the defense. I'll tell you what it is later. I forgot. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? And why would she confess to something when it's very easy to pin it on someone else? Maybe she's still looking out for Edgeworth. Maybe she confessed to protect him? She's covering for Edgeworth. Yeah, I think so. But does she believe he's innocent as well? Or is she like, oh, I know he did it and I don't want him to be punished for it. That would be a bit too far, I think. Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Jay? What? What? Why? What did I do? Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. So the car and the knife do seem a little, too well organized to be a coincidence. Is it the lunch lady? trying to pin it on Edgeworth because she hates his guts. What happened to my Edgy cannot have murdered anyone? I don't know. Fine, fine, I believe he's innocent. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth, but he's not talking to us right now. Fountain... Oh, these do the same thing. Wait, I didn't mean... yeah. It is the same for both of these evidence. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go babbling on about things I don't know about. Why are you throwing stuff at me? No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay. No. Oh, there's new lines. So this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lena's confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again. I'm sleepy. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. There was no evidence against Von Karma either until you won, yeah. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... what was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That would be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. What is this? Letter of introduction received from Detective Gumshoe allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. Alright, he got our back again. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. You just ask like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Okay. Looks like... Ooh. Okay, sorry, I had to yawn. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this bed till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, thank you for the box. I'm gonna sleep peacefully in it. Never mind, you knocked it off. Is this a first? I think it's a first. Oh, still there? Hello? Why the surprised looks? No, don't spin me while I'm yawning. Don't throw stuff at me while I'm spinning. Damn it, I don't think I'm gonna even get to the court today. Like, even if this is like the last step and we haven't hit the 3-hour mark, I think I need a nap. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? How many boyfriends does she have? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? Bambina. You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Very, very suspicious. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. If you want to take a closer look, you'll have to deal with me first, partner. Huh? A duel at sunset. The winner leaves the loser in the dust and takes all. The blood law of the gunmen. Note to self, jurisdiction squabbles are settled by dueling. No. I think 1 body per murder case is enough, thanks. Okay, let's talk to him. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's hard judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this helpless case something to catch his interest? There's something I wanted to ask you. Okay, so we have to show him the thing from Gumshoe before we can do anything. Oh, thank you for the model swap. Do I need to brace for an explosion? No? Am I safe? I guess I'm safe. Wait, can I actually look at it like an evidence? Hey! Ooh. This looks suspicious. Hey, look there. It looks like something is being crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus 20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Bye! Oh wait, I didn't... I thought... Never mind. Oh, there's 2 webcams open. Why? Which one of them can I close? Okay. But weird, I thought I put a animation. Standing idle. Okay, now I shouldn't have weird hands when I get abducted. I almost didn't make it on time for the stream because there was an update for the webcam motion capture thing. And there is also an update for VTuber Plus, and I was like, well, I won't make it on time if I try to update both of them. So I'll look into that later. I guess after a nap. Can't you hide one and see if it changes anything? What do you mean? Oh my god, my HP bar is very low. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. She's realizing even if she gets a yearly bonus, it's not gonna be much. Whoa!
Did you see it?
Are you gonna headshot me, Cyber? What? Okay, let's present this thing to him. I think we're gonna get mocked. Would you mind reading this for me? Did I even read it myself? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. I guess that's a weird word for trash. It's a letter of introduction from Mr. Detective, from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? That old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Don't think him, he's... Okay, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny, plus have a hootie... What? Hootenanny? What? Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? No. I say I won't be needing this anymore. Hootenanny? Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumbled and discarded. No. I wanted to frame that. Why did he throw it out? Okay, will he talk to us now, though? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young, remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy right there? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Then smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. No. It was to the stomach. That's our first contradiction. A fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. The autopsy report doesn't say where he was stabbed, so either he's wrong because he's incompetent, or she doesn't know where he was actually stabbed and she said it was in the stomach. Like, she made an educated guess on why it took him so long to actually die. So she's like, he can't have been stabbed in the heart. Let's go with the stomach. But what a weird way to say it. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Why not say died at 5:30? Oh, wait, that means he died within 15 minutes of being stabbed. If the time that she's reporting is correct. Okay, I get it. They don't know the exact time of death. It was between 4 and 5:30 p.m. So that means the 5:15 is not a very solid estimate. Like maybe it was, just wrong. I don't know. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't particularly a gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. I'm starting to suspect something. This isn't the first time we see 2 years. And Goodman maybe worked 2 years ago with the chief prosecutor on something that got Marshall demoted to patrolman. Oh really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Why isn't anybody asking about why he was demoted? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just sort of short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's a lie. Gumshoe has nothing to do. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. What does this mean? Just he doesn't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Okay, that's what it means. Wait, I thought we would have a new area to go to. Oh, maybe it's just this. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. You're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Is that cannibalism for cows? Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? You just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. What's this? This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yep. Let's check it out. Man, what a boring strap. You know what? I miss, the straps. I don't know why the modern cell phones and their cases don't have this little area for a strap. It was a really fun way to decorate. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. It. This phone is still on the redial screen. Redial? That's right. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that. I'm a useless attorney that always needs a child to carry him. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check out this phone. Let's see if there's anything else before we press the button. Okay. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. This is the first time I don't think first. Beep. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that their phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. Is that her, like, old music? Maybe that's why Emma recognized it. No, that wouldn't make sense. She wouldn't be calling herself, would she? How is he so sure it belonged to her? What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those new-fangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. She was trying to call me? So that wasn't hold music, that was my ringtone? Do I like not see the number on the redial and recognize it? Phoenix has a Nokia. Oh, that's the music? Or are you judging it by the shape of the phone? What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but looks like one, okay. Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Is he trying to cover that she was calling him? I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lana Sky. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Should I press it again? Okay, they stopped me from doing things that are very stupid. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, it's nothing. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. No, it's so close. This defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when... No, am I gonna die with a pie on my head? I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Whoa! The hat almost went flying, but then I got ragdolled. I really need to get that update though, because in the update information they said something about improvements for the ragdoll. Twice in a row. Damn it, I'm too broken. What's up, Lem? I see you sneaking in there. The creeper was bloody. Okay. Are you planning on keeping me down, like, forever? Let me up. Lem is throwing a party, sure. What's up, Lem? But he was already saying he doesn't want to work anymore. What is this? This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. How is the rope holding a shape like that? So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the rock on the trunk is busted. Lock, not rock. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. 675-12-2? What? Look, something is written on it. Goodman. You're right. Let's see. 67S 12-2. There's a name printed on that paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. A lot of things fell out of his pocket that day. I don't think he has reliable pockets. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. The chalk drawing hanging out of the trunk. They say it's rope, and I'm like, how is it holding itself together like that? I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Maybe we should go to Edgeworth and show him this note. Not that he would help us. Oh, I cannot inspect it in space. There's nothing else, I think. Oh, he left. Work desk is quite tidy as one might expect. Why is everything available again? Worth around 5,000? Speaking of which, your suit would be about... That's enough of that. I don't need my life appraised. Thank you very much. Okay, maybe there's some new stuff they're gonna say. What a soft and comfy sofa. Makes you want to say sofa so good. Sofa, so far? No, so far so good. I got it. I'm glad she's not an aspiring comedian. She's already doing dad jokes. What's this? It looks like a shield of some kind is broken. Maybe it's made out of chocolate and its owner took a bite out of it. It appears to be made out of bronze with gold plating. It's not worth much, $70 tops. This girl has to think about pricing everything, doesn't she? Maybe she should be an appraiser instead of a prosecutor. Wonder what that big K means. Mysterious. What an amazing bouquet. Back from the dead, Wendy. This one is not new. Oh, this isn't new. Still had the check mark. Wow, these are all case files? Okay, this isn't new, I think. Okay, so Edgeworth is not here. Maybe we can talk to Gumshoe. Actually, let's see. Does this guy have something new? Okay. Lena Sky. So there's no connection between Detective Gumshoe and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor... Wait, did she say Gumshoe or Goodman? I think she said Goodman. Gumshoe doesn't make sense. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Prospector? I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambino. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambino? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? A motive? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will. Somebody's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. This is also 2 years since the rumors started. I think it's all connected. And this is also more proof that she's trying to protect him, because whoever did this was trying to frame Edgeworth, maybe. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. Who is that one person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. She started the rumors? No, this makes... Okay, nothing makes sense anymore. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Wait, did he mean she's the source of the rumors, or you can trace everything back to her? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think they'll be okay? Is this like a case number or something? And a date? Without a year? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lena is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she is not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that your song phone plays when it rings. What? Oh. Was it not my phone that was ringing? So maybe she was trying to call her sister. It's the Steel Samurai! Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. If you want me to help your sister, you better not hide stuff from me, bro. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. A last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Okay, I guess good timing for us to reach the end of the investigation. So, oh god, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think I'll try to take a nap before Dad gets here and we have lunch. So, I will be back tomorrow. I guess I'll try to figure out what's wrong with the capturing stuff. I need to find that out. I was able to capture Firefox, but no audio was being captured, not even with the audio source capture. And I also need to update VTuber Plus. Hopefully I remember to do that. Pre-lunch nap, yeah, I'm so sleepy. And then another nap post-lunch, of course. Yes. But yeah, damn it, I haven't studied today yet, so probably not a nap after lunch, sadly. Thank you for the hydrate, Jan. And I didn't do all of my physical therapy exercises yet. They gave me more homework in the last appointment, so I'm struggling to keep up. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will start the trial, I guess. And Wednesday we're gonna play Children of Morta, me and Soren again. And then maybe ukulele on Thursday. So see you guys around. Take care and have a good rest of your week. Oh, and happy Easter. Bye-bye. Jia has so much homework, yes. But at least it's helping my knee. I am feeling a difference, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, bye-bye.